So guys, who here remembers the meme Deez Nuts, when the guy calls his father and is like, it is nuts? Iconic, I know, classic. Apparently he's not doing so well right now, so let's see his journey these past few years, okay?
From performing on stage with Kendrick Lamar to being passed out in the streets
Holy shit. Hitting rock bottom, that's for sure.
of LA. This is how Welven Da Great lost absolutely everything. His career began on Instagram in 2014, when his next door neighbor Lefty began filming Welven's strange look and personality.
Bro, he does definitely look like an odd one, that's for sure.
Throughout the videos, Welven often talked about getting women,
My girl just called me, she want me to go see her. I'm going to her house, then I'm going to get it in.
leading professional
I can see why he became a meme.
footballer Orlando
And getting money, and getting non my man.
Kendrick to comment and joke that Welven didn't get any. Welven responded with a video of his own.
Homie said you ain't got no bitches. He said I don't.
No bitches. Jamie, pull that video with the picture with Megamind saying no bitches. This guy no bitch, bro. This guy looks like an alien for real.
I do got more bitches than you with your ugly ass.
Orlando saw Welven's response and showed it to his girlfriend, model Drea Michelle, who shared the video with her 4 million followers, making Welven instantly famous.
Oh, good for him, man.
When Drea posted him,
Bro, what it?
it was like a frenzy. He had 20,000 likes, 11,000 comments in 28 minutes. That day, he was everywhere.
That day, we watched his Instagram start at 6 followers, and then we just kept refreshing the page. By the end of the night, he was at 12,000. When we woke up in the morning, it was 43,000. It just
Nice.
kept getting crazier and crazier. Welven's voice and appearance came
This is usually what happens with content creation. Many people have a story of how one celebrity or an already self-made, internet person, she made a shout out and they blew out. Usually, this is the best way to become famous on the internet. Shout outs.
from a medical condition.
We won't really disclose it, but he does have a disability.
Yet this is what made him
Okay.
memorable and unique.
No, that's unfortunate, sure. No comment on that. It's fucked up.
Sadly, it'd also be the thing he was picked on for the
Yeah, ugly as fuck, for sure.
most. But Welven still loved being famous,
It makes me feel like really good. Like I love it a lot. Feel happy, and I'm trying to keep doing what I'm doing.
and would therefore continue to make his own videos. Just 22 days after No Bitches went viral, Welven returned with an upload that completely
Bro, he's Steve though, bro. That's some fucking scary shit, man. Ooh, yeah.
changed his life.
What's up, Dad? Something came in the mail today. These nuts. Got him.
Oh my god. Doesn't even make sense.
Got him.
He got him, he got him, son. Bravo, bravo.
By simply telling his father that Deez Nuts came in the mail, Welven gained over 58,000 likes. 4 days later, the entire extended version was uploaded to his YouTube, gaining another 500,000 views in the 3 weeks that followed. However, it was meme compilations that really sent it viral. The soundbite was pasted over Spider-Man, then shared all over Vine.
Wait! Who are you?
You know who I am.
I do.
These nuts. Got him. Got him.
Acting as
He got me, man. This joke works on everything. I mean, he's like, what you got in the mail, what you got on this chin, what you got in your hands. It works with everything. You can ask people this, and they say this what, and you say these nuts. 10 out of 10 joke.
precedent for hundreds of
Very
other
very
memes.
flexible, adaptive.
Can you tell me your name?
Deez Nuts.
Even big celebrities began to get involved.
Cause some came in the mail today. Deez Nuts.
Taking Welven Da Great to a whole new level of fame.
Every day we see a new video or a new
We can move it over here. Yes, there you go.
celebrity posting it.
Welven couldn't keep up with how fast he was growing.
What are you up to followers-wise on Instagram right now?
Almost like 500.
The numbers only kept on getting bigger.
Welven, you're almost at 1 million followers on the gram, is that correct? 953,000 followers, Welven.
All of which happened in such a short time.
From
6 followers to
you had 6 followers to 900,000
to
in 2 months.
902,000 in 2 months.
The meme reached a whole new level when a boy used the name to run for president.
I'm Brady Olson, I'm 15, and I'm the presidential candidate known as Deez Nuts.
And wound up achieving a crazy result.
Deez Nuts. Yep, you heard me.
No. America, what is wrong with you? You have Deez Nuts with a 9% approval rate. Look, it's just a meme, but it's a 15-year-old kid, man. Why are people voting for that?
He is gaining traction in North Carolina with 9% of voters saying they'd vote for him.
He got 9% in North Carolina.
Okay, only in only in North Carolina. That would be insane if it was worldwide.
That's about 1 million people. Let that sink in. Welven therefore joked that he'd also run for president, as the Deez Nuts campaign had helped out with publicity.
1.2 million followers. Good God.
Having no bitches was now a problem of the past.
I seen you surrounded by women. When I was at the open mic, like I didn't even get a chance to talk to you. You had too many bitches around you.
As Welven began to hang with famous celebrities.
Oh. No bitches around you. No more, man. We got bitches now.
He'd meet Birdman, Nipsey Hussle, Dan Bilzerian, and most notably Kendrick Lamar, who introduced himself as Welven Da Great to over 1 billion people in the Bad Blood music video. Kendrick had said that Welven was a hero, adding he always had personality, confidence, and self-love, making it out the city.
You've heard the praise that Kendrick Lamar has been giving you lately?
I saw it on Instagram.
Welven therefore joined Kendrick to sing a song beside him, which made Welven realize he could charge for club appearances.
So you're getting booked for walkthroughs now?
Yeah.
Can I ask how much it costs to book Welven for a walkthrough?
Right now he's at about 4,500.
4,500.
Concerned fans wrote, I hope he saves his money, cause this shit gonna come and go so far.
Yeah. I hope he already made a lot of money out of his, you know, pop-up career, pop-out career. I mean, he's making so many celebrities and everything. I imagine he was doing quite fine. I imagine he did he manage to get $1 million at least from all this charade?
But Welven had built multiple streams of income. He'd begin to sell phone cases stating his famous catch lines, before landing a Deez Nuts sock deal, which sold 330 pairs in the first 3 hours.
He probably got with all this. Yeah. So he basically fucked it up. That's what it's building up to that.
Welven tried to keep things going with other business deals.
I got a video game coming out.
Even announcing a more ambitious project.
Video game.
Trying to shop to see if we can get actual reality TV show for him.
Although this never came about, and the Deez Nuts meme was slowly getting stale.
I mean, obviously, it's like every joke out there. You repeat it too long and it's gonna feel outdated at some point. People will be like, okay, we got it, Deez Nuts. It's like that Key and Peele video of a guy spamming Deez Nuts so much that people feel like he has a mental issue.
Welven had so many things to manage on the side.
He starts crying.
Making people believe he
whoa.
See if we can.
Completely stopped making original videos. Stale. Welven had so many things to manage on the side, he almost completely stopped making original videos. Therefore, he came up with no new catchphrase.
Yeah, he should have thought about a new catchphrase, cause he got no bitches, he got Deez Nuts, and he should like I imagine you spend 1 or 2 days thinking about catchphrase, and then just gonna keep the ball rolling, right? He got complacent. He got complacent. That's no good.
Got any new jokes for the folks, man?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
Okay. What's up? We're to check back in with you later.
And could only rely on the Deez Nuts meme.
The Deez Nuts guy just keeps riding by, saying his catchphrase. Oh shit, he's on his way back.
Deez Nuts got him! Deez Nuts got him!
Without any fresh new content, people began to state this dude's fame is hella dead. And while Welven initially loved being famous, this seemed to contribute to him beginning to hate it.
I get it a lot, like, everywhere I go, and just like...
That's what comes with fame, right?
Yeah, she helping me out and everything.
Welven also had to deal...
I mean, obviously there's it's a two-sided, there's fame, and there's also the caveat with the fame comes over with you have all the paparazzi following you, have all these people making fun of you. Now back in the day you just walk around, no issues, but now people can recognize you and you can go to any public places without being spotted, so you need to be careful with that. Maybe find some way to hide your identity, because it's just can be also become more dangerous depending on what kind of famous person you are, right? There's all sorts of issues with that comes up with that. But let's not kid ourselves. If you're famous, that means you're rich. So the issue you are dealing with as being famous are of a lower importance than the common folk out there, okay? You're not out there thinking about how to pay your bills no more. And in my opinion, that's here in terms of issues, and here's where fame is. You don't even see it in the frame. That's how low degree it is. It's like complaining about you having no olives on your pizza. Meanwhile, I worked my ass off the whole week and worked until late night. But hey, your issues are for sure as important. You got no olives on your pizza. Guys, somebody give him some olives. He's crying.
With articles like this, stating Nuts was recently arrested on charges of sexual assault after allegedly assaulting several women during a party he hosted in California.
Ooh, that's not a good look. If he actually did that, and it wasn't just just rumors, or the women were just like, yeah, whatever, fuck you, right? And it obviously seems like he's a bit, he has mental issues, so it could have been that he's oblivious to things are outside of his perception, so that could lead to these actions. And nowadays women take every single action as sexual harassment. I'm not gonna comment whether or not it should be fair or not. That's for them to decide. But you gotta be, as a guy, extremely careful with the way you touch people nowadays. Make sure the most you can get out of a woman's touch that you are not very close to, like a shoulder tap. That's the most you can get. Everything else could be considered sexual harassment nowadays. I mean, look at all the gym videos, right? With all the bashes complaining about a guy just looking at them from the distance, and maybe sometimes he doesn't even look to them. He's just looking at something that is behind them. That's still like, oh, this guy a creep. Do you want to take that risk? But if he actually did this, you're fucked though.
Which had been fabricated from nothing.
Fabrication. Yeah, see, that's what happens when you're famous. You attract all sorts of fuckers around you. Oh yeah, he's suddenly a sexual degen. Okay, that's fucked up, man.
I didn't get arrested.
He's never been arrested. Never. It was from.
Bro, what about these people that call him that he's a sexual harasser? What happened to those people? That is my question, because that's a grave accusation to make on somebody. And the fact that these people can go around and say that and not get any consequence because of it, I say that is fucked up.
Some site we've never even heard of.
To deal with the stress, Welven had an obvious coping strategy: alcohol.
Sheesh. One of the three great vices: alcohol, smoking, gambling. I guess drugs. But alcohol and the smoking is basically drugs as well. So I guess one of the great fours. Four. And it's one of the worst ones because you can get in a lot of trouble while in that state of mind. It's not a good vice to pick along the way. Usually destroys every relationship with everybody around you. I mean, look at Johnny Somali. He's in big trouble. This guy is a degenerate, by the way. He's an idiot. But it feels like he's an idiot because he consumes so much alcohol that he doesn't even realize what he's doing anymore. And he goes into these situations, like he goes in Korea and becomes like a actual menace on the streets, films himself doing so, goes there afterwards while being sued for this misconduct, goes to the judge while being drunk and picking a fight with him, and then he cries about getting 20 years in jail. I mean, come on, dude. And in order to cope with that, he keeps on getting drunk, and everybody else who supports him is starting to get, they're starting to be like, okay, we get it. You get your shtick. You're just getting drunk and doing the stupid ass shit that we could imagine. And now you're gonna get in a lot of trouble for some stupid shit you said or some stupid shit you done. Let's be fair here. Alcohol destroys careers, alcohol destroys relationships, alcohol is not beneficial in any capacity unless maybe you're going for 1 or 2 social drinks with your coworkers, maybe then, or maybe when you're at a party and you want to feel a bit more, tipsy as they call it, because otherwise you'll be extremely anxious. Parties, bro, they are a magnet for anxiety. I don't know how you can go there and be happy unless you went there for the 300 times already. Anxiety is just no way. So alcohol kind of helps you a bit with it.
For example, 3 minutes into a podcast appearance, Welven stopped the host to scull a beer.
I want to name a couple names for you, Welven, and I want you to tell me the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear these names. Okay,
let him finish his drink.
You came thirsty, huh?
Finishing 3 entire bottles during the 12-minute clip.
That's 12 bottles. His cup runneth over. He's feeling the stress fighting, and this is his cope mechanism, and not a good one, buddy, to pick. Not a good one.
On another podcast, Welven had a beer sculling contest and was almost always drinking when seen by paparazzi. Well, the alcohol often showed Welven's bad side. He'd happily disrespect the homeless.
Here you go, big bro.
Oh, that's not a good look. You're a piece of shit for doing that, bro. Oh no. Why are you doing that? Bro? Did you make that video yourself and post it? Is that it? Or was it someone, that was around? Because that's some stupid decision in my eyes. You gotta talk to yourself about that. That was a no.
Damn, Welven, give it back.
Not just once, but twice.
Give it back to the guy.
Got him!
You thought you would get my drink, not tonight with your junk ass.
Which was apparently a prank he liked to play often.
Here you go,
bro. That's a real bad prank to play. You just look like a jackass. What the fuck?
When fans sung him happy birthday, Welven cut them off.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Making comments like this somewhat unsurprising. Me and my stepbro literally just seen you crossing the intersection by the D, and you just told us back the F.
I mean, you have to consider the fact that he is probably drunk, right? And, you know, some people don't react with this type of, you know, fan behavior the same way you would expect everybody to do. You know, somebody cannot cope with that pretty well. But yeah, there's just excuses. Obviously, it doesn't justify his action at the end of it all.
All we wanted
It just explains it though.
was a pic or video of you saying Deez Nuts, but you had to be a dick. I get you prob get it all the time, but could have been nice, asshole.
Yeah, you could just say, hey, I'm sorry, this is not gonna be it, right? But I guess it's been so many times that you kind of reach that boiling point, right? And this is one of them.
Other people spotted Welven getting publicly arrested.
Bro, I saw you back in July last year in Hollywood, close to the Walk of Fame. You was getting arrested. I wonder why. Maybe because he was drunk.
Which again makes total sense, given videos began to surface of him fighting in the streets.
Fighting in the streets. That's the problem with alcohol. It, for some, makes them aggressive, which there's no bueno. Nobody wanna see that. Everybody says, yeah, I have discussion with people. Yo, being aggressive is so cool, bro. Until you actually become aggressive, and then everybody leaves the room because they're like, this is not cool.
This hostility continued toward his manager, who, despite being a super nice dude, was often rudely cut off by Welven, who also had no issue with airing private things. This was a problem as his manager controlled his Instagram.
So do you run his DMs? His Instagram?
Yeah, I run the page.
Who was therefore blamed by Welven when he couldn't get into his account.
I can't get in my Instagram, but I don't know my password. Somebody logged me out of my password. It gotta be him. It gotta be.
Yeah.
It gotta be him though.
It gotta be.
Do you think?
Like it gotta.
Making enemies. Making enemies. This is how downfall starts. That guy was there for you. He made you fucking famous, and now you. Now, obviously, you also had a part in it. It's not only him, but still, he played a big role in this. And then now you say, "Ah, no, it's only me, man. I'm the Kobe. I'm Kobe over here. I'm getting the 3-pointers. There's no manager there putting anything for any good words for me. No, it's only me, boy. This me." This all me. I'm sorry, you're not him, man. Sometimes you gotta realize, you gotta be a bit humble. But I guess all this stress got to him eventually, and this is just the result of it. Some people can deal with it. I mean, hey, man, you have to consider he has a disability also. So, chances are that he would not survive in this crazy ass, fame bullshit. Especially in America, it's crazy out there, right?
Be him.
Welven was never able to log back in and would therefore be forced to delete his Insta.
Oh, that's fucked up.
His manager's relationship, as 1 year later, Welven seemed to hate him.
I need a whole new manager now. The one I have, he just like fucked me all over.
And also,
when money and everything.
Without a manager or Instagram, Welven's drinking only got worse, being spotted downtown drinking full bottles of spirits and clearly struggling when speaking to fans.
And I want to take over the whole world. Like, I want to do more action, more videos, more skit.
Even more videos surfaced of Welven getting in fights, although it's hard to tell if this was his fault, given people would always provoke him.
That's also the fucked up part, yeah. Just leave the guy alone. You see he's not doing well. Like, what the fuck is this bullshit?
Hey, can you quit following behind me, bro? Hey, bro, get away from me. You shot less than cheese? I don't do that.
I mean, he told you to get away from him. Why you continue?
Bro.
Poking the bear and then complaining.
Pepper spray you, bro.
Welven struggled to ever catch a break.
What's the deal, bro? What's the deal with you, bro?
I don't like that. That's kind of, that's how the internet goes. You become famous, hey, you fall off. The people still gonna follow you, and they're gonna clickbait everybody for saying, "Oh, check this guy out. He a loser now, and I made a video of him. I hope I get 1 or 2 likes and followers after this." People are fucking desperate for any type of attention, that they're gonna fuck this guy up over and over and over again until he goes insane.
Get your ass over here, blood. What's happening, blood?
Get your ass over here. That's fucked up, man. You kinda aggressive.
What's the deal? You straight? Let me get a hug. I thought you was like trying to hurt me. Nah, man, I ain't trying to hurt you. I feel scared. Nah, man, I ain't like that.
I mean, the way you sounded, get over here, that's kinda violent.
Which only seemed to worsen his drinking, as Welven completely blacked out on Hollywood Boulevard. Multiple similar videos surfaced.
Shit, man, that's... No more Deez Nuts, man. Only this floor, I guess. Fucked up, man.
One of which being recorded beside Skid Row, making people believe he was living on the streets. Welven clarified that this wasn't true.
Okay.
I'm not sleeping on the street. I drink and I pass out.
He'd then upload a video titled Stop the Rumors.
I'm alive and I'm okay.
And I wish that these blogs would stop with all these rumors about Welven being dead. He is very much alive and well.
With his cousin explaining that Welven was homeless voluntarily.
Welven chooses to go off for days at a time. He has a home to come to. He comes home, he rests for a couple of days, he go back out in the street. There's nothing nobody can do about it.
I mean, his decision, no comment over here.
There's nothing we can do about it. We don't want that for him. But this is something that he wants to do.
To make money, Welven wears a shirt reading, sponsored by Deez Nuts, Tip Me or Never Mind, stating in recent posts that life is great. However, with videos like this, and other pictures such as this one, people believe he's heading down a dark path.
Ooh, yeah, he does look bad, and his teeth are even in a worse condition than before. Oof.
It's sad, he looked like he was hanging around wrong people, and they gave him crack. His teeth is brown like he's using.
Oof. I see. Could be. I mean, there's just a, you know, assumption. We don't know the whole story, but yeah. He kind of fucked up, bro. He was going on. It's like a graph going up, 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 up. Then 90 degrees, fall, just like that. I mean, you were on a snowball effect, and then you decided, you know what? Let's feed the enemies.
Hopefully, Welven can get some help and get his life back on the straight and narrow.
Hopefully he goes well. I mean, this type of life he's in right now, it looks to me like worse than before. Like back in the days, he had at least a few buddies, and nobody would mind everybody would mind his business around him. Now, every time he goes on the streets, he gets constantly, you know, attacked by random, you know, cloud goblins. Also, he unlocked the alcohol vice. This looks like a big L in the end. Tragic story of somebody that cannot handle the pressure. But hey, the meme though, golden. Deez Nuts, that's a good one. I even used one of them in one of my thumbnail. I mean, hey, it's iconic. It's gonna 100 years from now, people are still gonna talk about Deez Nuts. I'm just gonna go ahead and say.